Leos. All right, Leos, let's get right into it. Let's get into it, Leos. This reading is for the next 7 days. You may be watching this video on, let's see what day, the 3rd of April. So for the next 7 days, we have first quarter moon coming up on the 5th, right? So kind of overlapping. New moon, first quarter moon. So deciding where you're going to put your energy, right? So Aries, we had a new moon in Aries, and the reason why I mentioned moon phases in my readings, because you kind of sort of want to pick up on the energy of the people around you, the energies of your colleagues, just the energies around you in general, right? Just the energy people around you. Get a feel for the energies around you. That's going to be really important. And where you're going to put your energy. Everything is not, worthy of you putting your energy somewhere. So Mercury is retrograde. The moon is in Gemini, right? And so Mercury is the communication. It's the messenger planet. So you could be getting some downloads, some messages, right? So, but Mercury is also the knowledge and learning planet. So Venus is also retrograde. That's the planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. So some people may be in the, trying to receive new love coming across your path. New love could be a new family member born into the family. You could have a new grandchild, new wife, husband, partner, new travel buddy. You want to know how they communicate. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, all right, here we go. My community wants me to thrive. That's right. Your community wants you to thrive. Now, when the moon we had a full moon in Leo, right? The overarching theme for you all is, when the moon is in your zodiac sign, is to go where you are appreciated and not where you're tolerated, right? This is why, again, when these planets are retrograde, specifically Mercury is that planet that tends to kind of throw people out of balance. It's a communication planet, because people communicate a lot of different ways, right? Text messages, email, body language, verbal, nonverbal. So many different ways. Hand signals, the way they dress. All kinds of messages people send out. You can easily miscommunicate. How they send it out may be received wrong, could be received right. So first house speaks to first impressions. Their impression of you, your impression of them. So the questions around, I've already prayed over the cards, already cleared the space, but questions around in terms of like self-discovery and communication around your reading are going to be, how can you enhance your communication skills during this lunar phase? How can you enhance and I'm asking questions of spirit around your reading, right? To live a softer life, right? Closing out cycles in love, right? This is the World card. Somebody went around and around and around something, like round and around with something, right? So part of it is you just feeling fulfilled within yourself, right? Feeling fulfilled within yourself. Creating very firm boundaries and enforcing those boundaries. And I'm talking about, like, if you saying, for you go to bed at 6, or you shut everything down at 6 o'clock so that you can process and wind down at the end of the day, then do it. Say it. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 is communicating. You're inspired. You're saying you want to live a softer life. There it is. Do it. Right? Because you don't want to send any mixed communication. No mixed communication whatsoever. If you're trying to start a new tradition, you don't want certain people, you know how, like, if you're out in public and people are using a lot of profanity around, kids, or or people are, y'all know what I'm saying, like if you're on public transportation and you hear people, you know how some people are just using a bunch of profanity, whatever. So shine a light on something. You feel some kind of way about something, say it. Communicate it. Because other than that, remember, it's going to eventually, like be brought to the, brought to the forefront. How you feel about something. Remember, the moon, the sun exposes the moon. The moon is secrets. Something is going to come out. Something is going to come out about how you feel about something. Is going to come out about something. Something is going to come out about how you feel about something, right? Right? Right, and so we got wolf energy. Wolf energy, remember we had a wolf moon in January, right? So we had dark wolf energy, light wolf energy. Something is going to come out to see what side you're on, right? What pack you're with, right? When we talk about spirit animal, in terms of, and I mentioned this, if you're new to my channel, first and foremost, welcome. Just the spirit animal of just wolf energy. It represents instinct, intuition, transformation, social connections, right? It symbolizes a lot of things, right? And well, you can look it up. You can look it up, like the spirit animal of a wolf, right? Wilderness instincts, family, friendship, loyalty, playfulness, curiosity, teamwork, protection. And so you got dark wolf, light wolf, energy, right? And so when usually you hear people say wolf, whenever I ask people, like even when I'm doing personal readings and stuff, and I ask them, like when we had the moon in January, and I like, well, if the card comes out in the reading, and I ask people when they hear the word wolf, what do they think about? Usually I hear people say they'll think like traveling in packs, right? It's usually when I hear people like on like social media say things like wolf in sheep's clothing. That's when I hear like when I'm talking to people like a part of this community, like when people are doing readings, they'll say it's like wolves travel in packs or things like that, right? But something, like I said, when something is brought to light, something eventually is brought to the light. Something is usually brought to the light, right? So here we have the Hierophant card, right? Right. So, right. Yeah, this is what I was talking about in January. Dark wolf, light wolf energy. So the sun sits behind the moon. Well, I mean, y'all see how I have it here on the card. I'm gonna put it up here like this for a reason, but the sun sits behind the moon here. Right. And so this is the I believe sign here. Something is the I believe sign. And so all it takes is whether people choose to believe something is dark or light, like who's in what pack. All it takes is a belief. Whether something is true or not, all it takes is a belief for people to decide what side they're on. And that's it. Yeah. So somebody is seeing something from a higher frequency. This is a Temperance card, and resolving something within themselves. Somebody's resolving something within themselves. So, yeah. Here's the Page of Wands here. Yeah. Freeing themselves from shade. This is a limited spiritual view of something. This is the Page of Wands here. So, and again, this speaks to communication. This speaks to communication, right? Feeling like a whole new lease on life. Somebody feels like they have a whole new lease on life. And this is a message of a new lease, A new lease, right? Yep. So somebody in all of this is going through some kind of a transition in life, and somebody feels worthless. Somebody, I don't know who feels, but somebody feels worthless. Somebody was made to feel worthless. I don't know if somebody made you feel worthless, because I don't know what's going on, but looking at the cards here, again, this speaks to communication. This like learning, communication, Mercury, Mercury being retrograde, something. So, yeah. So money is coming, right? Money is coming. And so you're resolving something within yourself. Here's the, you're tossing some things into a burning bowl and resolving something within yourself. And that's what I have for you. So let's close it out. So, Coach, this is a oops. Let me see. You're connecting with your ancestors. Somebody's connecting with their ancestors from now on. Like, this is, again, living a softer life. If you all been with me for quite some time, I always talk about taking off the super Leo cape, but that's living a softer life. Someone has a lot of very strong intuition about things. And something is now, from now on, going to be met with a lot of compassion, like slowing down, having a lot of compassion when you're receiving your downloads to your dreams and memories and, conversations, like maybe one-on-one conversations and things. When you have a belief or feelings about something. A new start is coming for someone. We had a new moon, right? We had a new moon that's remember we had a new moon in Aries. Aries is a prayer warrior sign. So somebody's going to be, your first action from now on, moving forward, is to pray about something. Pray about something. Pray for clarity. Get some downloads from source about how to proceed. Take action. Even before talking to anybody, pray about it first. Pray. Toss some confusion into a burning bowl. I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. All right. I think that is it. All right, that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Yep, that's what I have for you. Bye.